Hello students, welcome back to Science online class. I hope you are safe and you have done your assignments well. Yes? In the last class, we have learned about aquatic animals, vertebrates, breathing in fish, and movement in fish. Do you remember? Yes. What are aquatic animals? Animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. What are vertebrates? Animals that have backbone are called vertebrates. And also we have learned some examples of vertebrates. What is the respiratory organ of fish? Gills. In which part of fish helps in movement? Tail and fins. In this class, we are going to learn about invertebrates, earthworms and its breathing apparatus. Invertebrates are animals that do not have a backbone. The vertebral column is another name for the backbone. Invertebrates have soft bodies because they do not have an internal skeleton for support. They are cold-blooded, means they cannot regulate their body temperature, so it changes depending on the environment. They live in fresh water, salt water, on land and as parasites in other animals. There are invertebrates that are carnivores, herbivores and omnivores. Carnivores means animals that eat only meat. Herbivores means animals that eat only plants. Omnivores means animals eat both plants as well as meat. Some invertebrates stay in one spot while others fly, swim, float, crawl and burrow. There are many types of invertebrates. Single-celled organisms, example amoebas, then earthworms, leeches, starfish, snails, squid, insects, spiders, crabs, etc. More than 90% of all living animals species are invertebrates. These have been found in driest of deserts, high reaches of the atmosphere, and also exist in the frozen Antarctic or under deepest oceans. Invertebrates are so much that it is almost impossible to count them all. There are so many with different sizes and shapes and provide services that are vital to our survival. All invertebrates do not have a spinal cord or vertebral column. These are tiny and do not grow very large. They cannot produce their own food. Where do most invertebrates live? Invertebrates live on land, in the sea, and in water bodies such as lakes and rivers. Dragonflies live both on land and in the water. What do invertebrates eat? Land invertebrates feed mostly on insects, but larger species can kill lizards or rodents. Jellies and squids often feed on fishes. Children, can you find this image? What is this? This is the earthworm. Have you seen an earthworm? Yes. What does it look like? Earthworm looks like a long tube-like animal found in soil. What color are earthworms? They usually look white, grey, pink or reddish brown. If we look at an earthworm closely, its body is divided into many tubular parts called segments. Segments are reddish brown in color. The segments have tiny hair-like bristles with claws. They are help the earthworm to grip the surface and pull its body forward. Where are earthworms found? They found in soil, leaf litter, under rocks and logs. Some are in water environments such as freshwater mud. What do invertebrates eat? Land invertebrates feed mostly on insects, but larger species can kill lizards or rodents. Where are earthworms found? They found in soil, leaf litter, under rocks and logs. Earthworms feed on dead or decaying animal and plant material. They discard waste products as casting, trails of well-digested organic material. This material may be discarded on the soil surface, an indicator of earthworms being present. They are active during the day or night. Earthworm eats plants, fruits and vegetables and will feed on dead leaves and grass if they are above the surface of the ground. Animal manures are an important food source for earthworms. If they are below ground, they may also feed on microorganisms like algae, fungi and bacteria. Earthworms have no eyes or ears. Its whole body can taste and feel. They have receptor cells in their skin that are sensitive to light and touch. They will move away from light because heat from the sun or a light source will dry out their skin and kill them. Do you know, children, how do earthworms breathe? Earthworms do not have lungs. They breathe through their skin. Oxygen gets absorbed through the skin and carbon dioxide diffuses out through the skin. Good morning, children. In which topic we have learned today? Invertebrates. Okay. What do you mean by invertebrates? Animals that do not have backbone. Animals that do not have backbone are called invertebrates. Can you say some examples of invertebrates? Earthworm, slug, snail, jellyfish, yes, etc. Okay. In the last class, we have practiced how to draw a fish. In this class, we are going to practice how to draw earthworm. Okay. Earthworm is an invertebrate. Okay. Shall we do now? You have to take on paper and pencil. Draw it now. Okay. First, you have to draw like a curved line. Okay. Next, from here, join this line. Again, you have to draw one curve. Okay. This is the shape of earthworm. Okay. This is the tube-like structure. Okay. Earthworm is a tube-like structure. Then it has, the earthworm is divided into many tubular parts. How it will be is like this. Okay. These are the tubular parts. Do you know what is the name of these tubular parts? The tubular parts are called segments. What is this? The tubular parts are called segments. We need to draw it neatly. These are the parts are called segments. This is like tube. Okay, we should draw like this. This is the tubular parts called segments. Segments. See, next one. Under this earthworm, hair-like structure. Okay, under this earthworm, it has more hair-like structures. What is that? These are called bristles. Okay. These hair-like structures are called bristles. What is the use of these bristles? Do you know? These bristles are used to the earthworm to move forward. Okay. These bristles, what is this? Bristles. B-R-I-S-T-L-E-S. Bristles. These bristles helps the earthworm to pull the body forward. Then how they will be breathed? The earthworms breathe through their skin. Okay, this is the skin. The earthworm breathes through their skin, which does oxygen. Oxygen absorbed through their skin. Okay, oxygen absorbed through their skin. Next, carbon dioxide diffused come out. Okay, carbon dioxide, it's coming out through their breathing. Okay, what are the parts are there? The earthworm is a tube-like structure. Okay, then the earthworms divided into many small parts. Okay, many small tubular parts. They are called segments. Okay, then under the earthworm, it has small hair-like structures. It's called bristles. These bristles help the earthworm to pull it forward. How they will be breathed? Using their skin. Okay, oxygen absorbed through the skin and carbon dioxide diffused through the skin. This is the breathing of earthworm. Okay, did you understand the structure of earthworm? Okay, listen. Listen, children. Now we have to do the exercise. Okay, from the book page number 53. From the book page number 53, I will give some instructions. You have to write the answers. Okay. Listen here. This is the homework for you. Page number 53 from student's book. Heading time please. First one. Give two examples for the following. First one. Animals that look like fish but are not. Animals look like fish but are not. Can you find the examples answers? Whale, dolphin. Okay. Then vertebrates. Do you know the answer? Vertebrates. The examples of vertebrates. Animals have a backbone. Okay. Then invertebrates. You should write the invertebrates. Then water bodies where fish can be found. Where water bodies the fish can be found? Ponds, lake, ocean, sea, okay, etc. You can write any two examples. Then B, give one word for the following. First question, animals with a backbone. Write any one answer, not any one answer. Animals with a backbone are called vertebrates. You should write the answer there. Animals without a backbone. Write that. Then a group of fish. Do you know the answer? Group of fish is called school. Yes, write it. Then fourth one, a special body shape that allows fish to move easily through the water. Okay, this special body shape that allows fish to move easily through the water. Do you know the shape of the fish? Yes, streamlined. Is it? Okay, you should write here. Fifth question, special structures that cover the entire body of a fish. What is the answer? Scales. Okay. Do you understand this? Okay, children. You should refer the book and you have to do the homeworks. Okay. Then in the next class, we are going to study about movement in earthworm. Okay. And friends of farmers. Okay, children. We can study the next class. Okay, children. Thank you.